What is going on? What is going on with y'all? What is happening? Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Let me get y'all some time to get on the thing here. There we go. Get this one. There we go. That might be too loud. There we go. There we go. What's happening, y'all? What's going on? Let's see what's up in here. What's up, Gabe? I know where you at. What's the combat tool bag? The champ. OG Eric, Mr. L. Tay. Skips Norris, my motherfucking family. What it is. I see you, Ram. Black Opinionated Scholar. I see you. Appreciate you for pulling up. I see you, Gabe. What's going on, y'all? I had to come through, Mr. Gumbo. I see you. Thank you for checking in. Y'all look, yeah, I got my hair put up. It was hot. But yeah. Appreciate you for pulling up. Gumbo, be careful. Definitely be careful out there. Just say no. 704 Joe, what it is? What's going on with you? Yeah, keep my commitment. I'm gonna go ahead and excuse me, down and press that button and go live. I did not do a birthday stream yesterday. It was way too much going on for me to try to do a birthday stream yesterday, and I wasn't even at home. I worked, and then I was out and about until about midnight, 12:30. So yeah, I just did not have the time to go live. I was at the bar chilling with family. We cut up, we ate good, we drank good, talk shit. Because that's what we gonna do, talk shit and swallow some spit. So you know how that go. I appreciate everybody that came through, of course, and my family. Gabe, mama, my brother, one of my partners, she pulled up. My son was there, BF was there, so I was cool at the bar chilling. I only seen one chick with one long booty, so I think we may be on to something. But you know, it was fun nonetheless. It started storming, like raining, and I was like, damn, it rained a lot, and then it stopped. Cool, so we could leave. But yeah, everything was cool. Everything was everything. I appreciate everybody. The birthday shout outs and everything. Yes, OG Eric. She had on we went to a spot. It's called Bombshells out here. It's actually literally down the street from my house. And what's up, Opulent? What's up, Big Bro? And it's like Air Force attire, like it's Air Force-esque. So it's based on Air Force type shit. So the chicks had on the little deep V-neck little shirts, and then they had the mini skirts on where their booties hanging out the bottom of them. My son was looking for a minute, then he got on in his phone. But yeah, man, that shit was hilarious. What's up, Supreme Beast? But yeah, so you know, like I said, out of the whole bar, we seen one chick with one long booty. So then I was like, look, son, booty on wheels. They was on scooters and everything in there, cutting up and shit. So yeah, my son was looking, and everybody was looking. That's how it's supposed to be. But yeah, I appreciate everybody. You know, turning 42 is a big deal. I have quite a few friends that did not even make it to 42. That we went to school together. They did not make it. Yeah, they didn't even make it to 40. Hell, some of them didn't even make it to 19. So they didn't make it to graduate. So I'm pretty proud of everything that's taken place. And it's been a long, enjoyable, not so enjoyable 42 years. But 42, if y'all don't know, that was my jersey number in high school, going on into college. And that was the last jersey number that I wore before I completely just stopped playing ball. So that's why that number is very important to me, and it will always be important to me. I really wanted to just tap in with everybody because I'm going to keep my commitment. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I know if ands or buts about it. I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. So I had to go ahead and go live. Common sense, I would have went live yesterday, but didn't quite work out. What's up, Cassandra? Appreciate you for pulling up. Appreciate it, Tay. So y'all know I worked yesterday all day. Tay was not happy. Tay was pissed. I was ducking and dodging her ass in every chat I was in. Tay would jump in like, pew, I'm gone. And I knew she was gonna call me. Tay called me. She was mad as hell. What's up, Ash? Yeah, man, Tay called. She was mad because I was working yesterday. I was like, I gotta work. So I worked yesterday and I'm sitting there working, and I was going ham on one of our IT people, and I don't know what happened. I had a motherfucking muscle spasm. Oh man. Nigga, that motherfucking muscle spasm stopped me in I was typing. I was like, it felt like my soul left. Like I couldn't breathe right. I was like, that shit hurt. You touch it, I tense up. And it just so happened, BF walked into the bar with us yesterday, and if he didn't give me a bear hug and he squeezed it, I was like, that shit hurt so fucking bad. Oh my God. Yeah, Ash. Man, look. I had muscle relaxers, I had heat, I had so much, and everything was cool. And then I forgot, like, in the middle of the night I was asleep, and then I forgot, and I rolled over onto that side. I was like, shit. Oh man. I don't know what that muscle spasm was. I ain't gonna lie. At first I thought I either had the fart or I had the burp or something. Yeah, that just I thought it was like, maybe it's gas or whatever that's right here. Fuck it. Nah. Didn't work. Man, I drank so much motherfucking alcohol. But like it was like every time I would step, like maybe every 3 or 4 steps, it's like, whoa, it was cringing pain. I've never had a muscle spasm in my life. Just like hell, I was what, 31? No, I was 30, 38, 39 before I was 39 before I had my first fucking toothache. So I've never had a toothache before until I was 39. So I've never had a muscle spasm before until yesterday. So like, right, never had a muscle. Man, I was in shape. I drank tons of water because I didn't drink alcohol until I got to college, during the season. But hell, all in high school, I was not drinking anything but water. And I wouldn't even drink Powerades, Gatorades. I wouldn't even drink that shit. It was literally water. So I never had any of it. Never had a muscle spasm, none of it. But that shit felt like, it felt like the pulsating, like my heart dropped back here, just below where my bra strap was. And I was like, oh my God. I was whimpering like, don't touch it. Don't touch me. Like it hurt that bad. So had heat, did the heat, did the acupuncture thing, had a heating pad with acupuncture little needles on it. Like I did everything. And if you know me, I don't sleep on my back at all. I can't go to sleep and lay on my back. That's just not gonna work. One time I'm finna lay on my back if I'm finna get some. So just know that. So I don't sleep on my back. But today, that acupuncture heating pad I laid on that thing. I was out for like 30. I had to have been out for like maybe 30 minutes because I know it wasn't an hour. Jumped right up, like, what the hell going on? But that shit was so fucking comfortable. So overall, I got some muscle relaxers to go ahead and take. I got some of them. I seen the pickle juice, but I can't be drinking all that salt. My hand ashy. I think my hand look kind of ashy. But yeah. If I hadn't ate what I ate earlier, then I would definitely, because I got some pickles. Of course, I got pickles in the refrigerator. Look, I'm in the South. We always got pickles. But eat them motherfuckers. Grab a fork and just start eating them. But yeah, so I just really can't eat all that salt. Drink all that salt at the present moment. Now I could put some sugar with it and drink it. That might work out. But at the present moment, I have it's like a pulsating kind of pain. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, but depending on how I move, like if I'm driving and making a left turn, then yeah, that shit's gonna kick in and I'm gonna hurt. Tay, I'm gonna need you to drink some more. You should be drinking at least 8 a day. And make left turns using the left hand. That shit hurts. It really does. And I'm just turning the steering wheel, so I've never had muscle spasms ever. And I'm like, if this is what turning 42 is about, we could take this shit back a notch. I don't want it. Like, we can revisit this shit next year. Because going into 42 with fucking back spasms, yeah, that shit's for the fucking birds. Y'all can definitely keep that shit. Oh yeah, I have got to have ice cold water. I'll drink water, but if it's room temperature, it's like, I'll drink it, but it ain't the same. What's up, MP? What the fuck? What's up, family? So, that's kind of how my birthday, all that went yesterday. My brother, that little fucker, he got me a gift that I had wanted when I was in high school. Yeah, my brother. I mean, you know what I'm talking about? I was like, what the fuck? Like, when I tell you I was going in on the IT folks, I'm telling you. I was like messaging IT folks, telling them their job. Like, I was that mad. And it was like literally, I was fine up until like 3 o'clock yesterday. That was when I sent the last message. Hit send, the last instant message to our IT people, because I was going back and forth with one of them because he's trying to tell me something that I know is not the truth. I was like, look, what we not finna do, you know what I'm saying? Per what I said to you, it was one of them type shit, man. So it was like after I hit that last send with my right hand, that's it. That pain. No, sorry. I was trying to breathe through it. That shit hurt. Like, I could not put my hands over my head. That's how bad it hurt. 3 or 4 steps, I'm like, oh my god, this shit hurts so fucking bad. But it's not as bad as intense. Yes, yeah, that was my birthday present to myself. I hate that shit. Like I said, we can throw that shit back. Yes, we can throw that shit back now, and we can revisit this shit next year and try this all over again. You know what I'm saying? So I can allow me to reintroduce myself. We can start over and try it again, because that was not the business. But it was fun being around everybody. It was fun being at the bar. We was in there cutting up. My mama was cutting up as usual. I didn't go live because of the music they were playing, and it was extremely loud. And I didn't want them to hit me with all this shit and pull my fucking video. So, what's up, R.West, Jason Williams? What's going on? But yeah, overall it was pretty cool. And despite the fact that it's on a raggedy ass Wednesday, I'll be glad when my birthday is back on Friday and Saturday, which is in another 2 years. Then it'll be on a Friday and then a Saturday. So I'm cool with it. But I just wanted to come up and talk shit with y'all, see what y'all had going on. Look, I had went live on when we had went up there for my son's birthday, and my son was looking at booty everywhere. I mean, that was one of the times he actually did put his phone down. He was like, his head was on a swivel. It was so much booty all over there. It was hilarious. And then for a while, yesterday, he was like, I'm over it. He had looked at everybody, and I guess it wasn't anybody up there to his liking that he had wanted to really look at, because it was another chick at another bar that we go to. This bar slash restaurant or whatever that my son really wanted to go to. And I was like, I am not going back up there for you to go see this chick. We're going to go to this one. It's more than just that chick. You can't play Mrs. Steal Your Girl on your mama's dime. That's not going to work. That's what you got uncles and shit for. So I wasn't going up to that spot. So we went to this one. So I think he was good for like maybe an hour. And then after that, head in the phone. So, that's just what my son does. But yeah, we was up there cutting up. We drank a lot. I drank a lot, but I could have drank all fucking night drinking that shit I was drinking. I was like, yeah, I ain't even hitting. It ain't strong, but let me get another one. Let me get another one. Let me get another one. Yeah, those 3 drinks were $36. Yeah, $36. $39. My bad. 39. What's up, JC Big Sexy? What's happening? But yeah, that's just on my drinks that were $40. I only had 3 of them. That's it. Nothing major. I actually got a fried chicken salad. This is what I had. First, I got an appetizer, which was bombers, and they were shrimp wrapped in bacon with honey barbecue sauce and onions and cheese. So that shit was good. Yeah. Called Bombshell. It's huge. It don't look like it's that big, but when you walk into it, it is huge in there. Excuse me. But yeah, that's kind of how it went. Man, that was my appetizer. No, Tad didn't get a birthday cake. I'm not a huge cake person, because when you get cake, you got icing. I'm not an icing person. I will literally cut off the icing or peel it off. If I'm having cupcakes, I'll take the icing off and I'll eat the rest, because I'm not a huge icing person. And it was like 2 other people's birthdays, some youngsters up there, and it was their birthday, so I was not going to do all of that. What? Yeah, that's definitely not true. I'm not sure who you are, but that's definitely not true. I know I'm not at 500, so you might want to try that again. And quit trolling. Don't come up in here trolling, because I don't know who the hell you are. But I am definitely not at 500. Yeah, definitely not at 500. So I'm gonna need you to chill on that one. Revisit, go try somebody else, because this definitely is not the channel for you. I am not who you looking for. I know that, because I'm associated with people you might not fuck with. But don't bring your black ass, or whatever color your ass is. Don't bring your ass back over here, because you're gonna get pieced up. So try that shit again, partner. You could be Pigeon, you could be anybody, or one of these old busted ass individuals from some of these other people that I don't fuck with coming in here. But I'm pretty sure you have no life and you have nothing else to do. So you ain't got no woman, no kids, no dude. You ain't got shit. So you just want to sit and troll and live in your mama's basement or her attic. So that's cool. But I need you to do that at the other people, the ones that come fuck with you, the ones that go look for people to fuck with. Go fuck with them. Don't bring your ass over here. Thank you. Goodbye. Try it again. You will not see the replay. Anyway, so that's how that works. And then we move on. So, yeah, I mean, there go the Cash App. If y'all want to bang the Cash App, by all means, go ahead. I really don't have too much to really touch on today. I had a couple points that I kind of wanted to touch on, and I've mentioned it before, but I really didn't get an answer, and I don't really think I'm going to get an answer. But when it comes to conflict amongst each other, amongst yourself, what do you do? Because Me personally, I don't like to let shit carry on. Fuck that. We're gonna get this shit done today. I don't like to deal with it. I don't like it. And I'm talking about 10. If I ain't said shit and I'm just sitting on it, everything that you do is gonna remind me of everything that you've done to piss me off that I didn't mention to you at that point. So it's just gonna pile up and pile up. And at that point, you don't even fucking know what the fuck I'm talking about. You just gonna sit there and listen. Hopefully. But so when it comes to your conflicts, because your internal conflict, first and foremost, is your number one. If you don't know that, you should figure it out. Because if you wake up in the morning and you conflicting with everybody, baby, you are the problem. You can't have a conflict with every fucking body and then say shit ain't your fault or this, that, you just this perfect motherfucker, because you are not. So you may want to check yourself before you start trying to fuck with other people. Conflict with yourself, conflict with your significant other, conflict with anybody. How do you handle conflict? Because what you have to realize is you can't handle conflict the same with everybody. Some motherfuckers ain't got good fucking sense. Some motherfuckers ain't got no sense. Because common sense ain't common anymore. It's a lot of selfish motherfuckers who say, or who look at shit and like, oh, I didn't do anything. This ain't, yeah, the fuck you did. You contributed. You may not want to admit it, but you have contributed to a lot of your motherfucking problems in your life. Is because of you and the shit that you do. What's up, Omega Red? You know what I'm talking about? So, and that's the thing. You have to look at yourself. Because you got yourself in the position that you are in. So you can't blame everybody. You can't blame anybody for the position that you are in. You have to blame yourself. And once you can blame yourself and get your shit together, then you can go fuck with other people. But if your shit ain't together, you can't step on anybody else's fucking toe. You don't deserve that fucking right. Because if you living in misery, if you're living in misery, how do you have the gall to try to talk about anybody? You are living in misery, which means 9 times out of 10, your motherfucking ass don't even know any fucking better because you used to bullshit and chaos. Doesn't fucking happen. I've had my own everything. I've stepped out. I've had my own everything. I didn't share shit with anybody. Everything fell on me. And once you can do that, and you can make it, I guarantee you'll have a real quick assessment of yourself every motherfucking day. I'm trying to tell you. What's up, 817? You will have an assessment of yourself every motherfucking day because ain't nobody helping you do shit. You can't pick up the phone and call somebody and fuss and cuss at nobody to make them do something for you because life don't work that way. You got to get up off your motherfucking ass and make some shit shake. Or shut the fuck up and quit bitching and complaining if you cannot get yourself out of the hole that you have put yourself in. You are in the hole because that's where you want to be. Because a lot of people's problems is a simple motherfucking fix. Mr. Jason Williams, he said, family get patience till it run out. Then it's going to be a long distance relationship. No bull motherfucking shit. That motherfucker was more weird than the way Charles Mark got knocked the fuck out by Ortiz. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take a self-assessment of yourself because that is your internal battle that you're going to deal with every motherfucking day. Now, you may deal with that shit differently, like blame other people. You may snap on other people. You may snap on your child. You may snap at your dog. You may snap at your mama or whomever is in your direct eyesight because you are having an internal struggle that your black ass do not want to fucking deal with. Life don't work that way, baby. You better check your motherfucking self before anybody else. Me personally, I'm here with my mom. She's retired. I make sure that she is retired. I pay all of her fucking bills so that I can end this mortgage so that she can stay retired. Not very many people are gonna do that. Not very many people can do that. Not very many people will do that. So there's a big difference. Huge difference. So you got to understand, everybody got to go through something to get somewhere. But during that struggle, it determines your character. And some motherfuckers just got horrible fucking characters because you just ain't shit. You ain't used to having shit. You want other shit that other people got that your black ass can't even fucking get on your own. But when you got a chance, you want to get it. Learn how to be your own individual self. You can't try to be a carbon copy of somebody else. You can't like what somebody else is like and then try to take over what somebody else likes. Be yourself. He said, internal conflict is tough. Can't beat yourself up. Get rid of the negative thoughts and doubt. Take a while. Relax, relate, release. Then ease back into this crazy thing called life. You know, Jason, I'll say that if it was that easy, everybody could do it. But no one wants to hold themselves accountable for anything. Because it's easier to blame other people for your shit. I'm telling you. I used to blame my uncle and my mom and all them, you know, back when I was in my 19, 20, 21. I used to blame them from fucking 17, 18 through 21. Because I had 2 credit cards. And they using motherfuckers up and didn't nobody pay me shit. I blame them for it. No, that's my fault because I allowed them to do it. I was helping and I knew they weren't going to do shit. I mean, how can I live in Houston and have a damn phone and cable bill in Arlington at the same time when I got the same company in Houston? Yeah, one of my family members done that too. I should have been more careful. But I wasn't finna pay that shit, and I told him exactly what happened. So that ain't had nothing to do with me. But I can't be in my late 20s, 30s, 40s still complaining about, oh, my mom and them fucked up my credit. Oh, they had 2 credit cards. Remember, I got 2 credit cards that limits of $20,000 total. Yeah, I do that. I don't ask for them to increase my limit. They did. One of my credit cards, just for y'all that think you know more than me, but say, oh, you didn't do it, or I know more than what I'm talking about, because you don't know more than what I'm talking about when it comes to shit like this. But you can think all you want. One of my credit cards started at $300. That motherfucker's at $10,000 right now is the limit. So I do this. I know what I'm talking about. So if you want to go venture and go do whatever the fuck you want, go ahead. But don't come ask me, and you ain't gonna follow what I'm talking about. Don't come ask me shit. Keep it to yourself, or just tell me shut the fuck up so that you can just get an ear for someone to just be there and listen to you. I've said that to several people. What's up, PGH Big Dog? I said that shit to people on YouTube. I say that shit to people in real fucking life. If you don't want to listen to what I'm saying, don't ask me questions. Just tell me, hey, I just need you to shut the fuck up and listen to what I'm saying so I can just feel better about me fucking up so I can get it off my chest. I've said that to multiple people before. What's up, Outrage George Page? My bad, I ain't seen her. I've done that. You said, Jason Williams said the internal conflict, you can't take it out on loved ones around you. Right. But unfortunately, the way Black people do it, I don't know about other people, but I can say from Black people, is that's what they do. Is to take it out on the person that's in their nearest eyesight, that they can see in their direct eyesight. That's their target, and that's who they're gonna go fuck with. I've seen it happen. I'm a part of it. I had it happen to me. I'm like, I ain't pissing your motherfucking Kool-Aid today. I could have pissed in your shit yesterday, but it definitely wasn't me today. You can't wake up and have hell shooting you, and you looking at me wanting to bitch at me. I'm gonna give you everything you didn't know you need. Trust me. And that's where my personality comes from. Because for a long time, I never said anything. I just sit there and let people talk shit. You're going to yell, bitch, and complain. By all means, go ahead. I ain't going to understand. I'm just quiet. And at that time, that is why the shit was happening. Because I never said anything. But boy, when I started saying shit back, motherfuckers don't like it. They don't like it at all. I can tell you. People don't like that shit. When you try to help them hold themselves accountable because they don't want to hold themselves accountable, they don't like it. I done cut off talking to a lot of people because of that shit. I done cut off motherfuckers, me from talking to motherfuckers that sat here and lied. They're really to my face lying about some shit that they didn't do. I already know what you did. I know this, but you lying. So I'm going to force you to hold yourself accountable. If you don't want to do it, I have nothing to say to you. And you'll end up seeing the conversation going from we used to talk a lot to now we don't talk. We talk a little bit and then it's going to diminish. Well, we don't even fucking talk at all. I have no problem with that. I'm quite fine with that because you're one less person that I have to deal with trying to call me and load me up on all their bullshit that they don't want to listen to. When you ask them for advice, when they ask you for advice, they don't want to listen to you. They don't want to. They really, truthfully, honestly, I'm gonna just throw the shit out there. They don't really want you to say nothing. They really don't. They just want you to be there for them to get that shit up off of them. That's literally all the fuck they want. Trust me. That's all they want. They might not have the balls to say it. That's exactly what motherfuckers want. They really just want you to just be quiet and let them get that shit up off of themselves. Like they can't go look in the fucking mirror and tell the person they see in that mirror your fucking problem because it's up to you. Because you clearly don't want to listen to anybody else. Then go talk to yourself. Look in the fucking mirror and talk to yourself and figure it out. Because if you hit up somebody and you talking to them because you want their fucking advice and you don't take the motherfucking advice and you still going on a downward spiral, that's your fucking fault. That has nothing to do with anybody. And you can't get mad at people because they don't want to talk to you. You can't get mad at people because they don't want to listen to you. That's your fault. You're going to have to own that shit. So now that you mention it with internal conflicts, we need to vent. But you can't tell everybody everything. Some people will use it against you the first chance they get. We got to do better. And Jason, with them kind of people, that's where that's how you test motherfuckers. And then if they go back and go say some shit, like me personally, I don't give a shit. Because what I say to anybody, I can gladly say it out loud. I don't care. I've said multiple things about multiple motherfuckers, and they know how I feel. They know this. I've said it to them. So they know how I feel. If I feel you're a whole ass nigga, guess what? You're gonna know it. You're gonna know that. And I can give you multiple reasons why I would call you a whole ass nigga. You would know it. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So you know, without a shadow of a doubt, why she don't talk to me? Because she said I'm a whole ass nigga. You gonna know that. You ain't gotta figure it out. You ain't gotta guess. You are what you are. And you will always be that. And that's what I do. I don't give people multiple times of shit on me. Other people do that. I don't. You get one time to shit on me. Cool. I won't fuck with you. I have nothing to say to you. So you can't hit me up and ask me anything. You cannot. And see, what I'll say our problem, in my opinion, as a collective from what I have seen, don't nobody want to hold themselves accountable for shit because it's too easy to blame other people for your fuck ups. That is exactly what it is. I mean, if you are living somewhere and your ass ain't happy and you ain't doing shit to get out of it, how much of a problem can you really fucking have? Your problem is with yourself, not the individuals around you, not your environment. Your problem is you. Unless you are from 0 to 25, because brain's still developing for some people. Some people are late bloomers. So I'll even give you 0 to fucking 25. If you are over that age and you still blaming other people for your shit, that's your fault. You do not want to accept accountability for your motherfucking actions, because the common denominator from 25 up until whatever age you are now is your ass. It ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. That's on you. What's up, underrated? What's happening? Yay, well, you know how it goes. That's why I have the unpopular topics, because these are things people don't want to talk about, because people just want to talk about boxing all the time. I'm not doing it. I do boxing once a week. I got real life shit going on. Boxing, that's on the weekends. That's through the week I listen. I'm not live talking about boxing every fucking day. Why would I want to keep talking about the same thing every fucking day, y'all? I let the fellas do all that. They're very good. No, you're good, underrated dark. I know what you meant. The fellas are good at talking about the same shit over and over, so I let the fellas do that. I ain't no fella. I don't do it. But that is a fact. That is definitely a fact. The truth is unpopular and folks ask for it but can't handle it. Look, you know you preaching to the choir. Man, bruh. You say with people it's simple. If I gotta tell you don't tell nobody, I don't need to tell you anything. If you tell me something in private, that's where it stays. Don't gotta ask me to keep nothing private. Right. I feel you. On that. And sometimes, loose lips sink ships. Because what happens is motherfuckers get mad. And from what I've seen, fellas get, some of the fellas get mad and they go air out everybody's shit. It's like, well, I mean, what did you think was gonna happen? And that's why I say a lot of shit that I say a lot of shit that I've said or told anybody, I've already said it to the individuals I've had issues with. I've already said it. If I call you whole ass nigga, or call you a bitch made ass nigga or whatever, because I don't call females shit like that. But I have other names that I can call females, and I can guarantee you, if I said it online or said it on the phone, I can definitely say it to the motherfucker's face. I have no problem with it. I'm just one of them people. Now, I ain't just gonna go walk up and swing on a motherfucker. I don't do shit like that. I leave that to the crazy idiots that want to do that. By all means, go ahead. If you think you can beat up everybody, by all means. You think you can beat up everybody until somebody shoots you in your motherfucking kneecaps and shoots you in your motherfucking head. So you better sit your ass down and chill out with all that shit you got going on. Go take that shit out on the motherfucker you really have a problem with, which is yourself, not anybody else. Said just a few want the truth, most don't. Underrated, I can tell you, depending on the time and the place, don't nobody want to hear it. Honestly. Because I can tell you this. If you had a rough day at work or whatever, or you had issues with family members or whatever, and then all of a sudden you got a friend or whatever, they hit you up and they going through some shit. You go off on that motherfucking neck because that is the straw that broke the camel's back. You're not gonna want to hear what that motherfucker got to say. You ain't gonna want to hear shit they got to say. And what they could have said, the message that they could have gave you at that time, it could have helped. But you wouldn't know because your ass don't want to listen to them. And that's all I'm saying. That's how I kind of look at a lot of shit, because I have been that person for a lot of people to just call and lay all their motherfucking problems out on me. And then once everything is said and done, then they're good. And then I'm sitting here left with all their fucking baggage. I'm not doing it. Will not, cannot, ain't doing it. You said Florida's a stand your ground state. Can't play them games out here. And you can't do it out here in Texas either. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, when conversations get shorter, because it's a lot of motherfucking family members that I do not talk to. I don't talk to them. You're like, oh, I don't talk to Quita. Yeah, because you know what you did. You may not want to acknowledge what you did, but I can tell you what you did for you to understand. I was up to here. Appreciate you for pulling up. Thank you. Look, y'all make sure y'all smash the like button on the way in or the way out. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me, and I appreciate it. But it's this internal struggle and internal conflict that no one seems to want to deal with. I don't see why you don't want to deal with it. I mean, maybe you get to a certain age that you want to deal with it. I've been dealing with internal struggles apparently my entire fucking life because I don't talk to people. I didn't talk to people back then. I didn't. I just grabbed my boyfriend, which was Spalding, and I just be playing basketball outside in 100+ degree heat. 110 degree heat is what we used to play in, but it wasn't like it is now. The heat ain't like that. Heat's a little different now. But I could play ball outside in that shit all fucking day, and I wouldn't go in the house but to go pee or drink some water. And I'm back the fuck outside because I was not finna sit in the fucking house with my mom. You couldn't pay me money to sit in the house with her. No. So I didn't really do a lot of talking growing up. I'd listen, and all my talking was on a basketball court, basketball practice. That's it. Yeah, that's what we know for real. These are facts. Because I didn't really do a lot of shit I didn't do sleepovers or go to parties and shit. I didn't do any of that. Not that I couldn't. I mean, it was that I couldn't. I had two brothers I had to take care of. My mom worked 2 jobs. So I take care of my brothers. So it is what it is. So I didn't have those types of experiences, but I could play ball outside all day. Even when I was in high school. I didn't do no sleepovers or parties or any of that shit. But what you can't take away from it is me playing ball. Ain't gotta go nowhere for that. All you do is turn the TV down, be quiet, listen. You heard the basketball dribbling. You know, you can tell exactly where I am. Dribble the ball up and down the street. And it was a long street we sat on. But I dribbled the ball up and down. Doing all kind of hand drills, everything on the sidewalk. So, yeah, I was that person. What's up, C-Man Ruffin? Clarence McClain? What's going on with your TWT and this thing? He said, the snake told the frog, if you help me cross the pond, I will protect you. So the frog decided to help the snake fuck the frog up. Why said the frog? Because I'm a snake. Exactly. That is a motherfucking fact. And people do not even understand how they operate. That's a whole fact. Jason Wee said sports can keep you out of nonsense, so I understand 100%. And it's a good release. Absolutely. What's up, D-Free? What's happening? It really is. I mean, to me, it was nothing better than playing ball. I went to sleep with a basketball. I had ball in the house, so I could just do drills in the house. I had basketball. I had a basketball outside. Like right now, I got 2 basketballs in my truck. One for indoor, one for outdoor. They're in my truck right now. 2 basketballs. So that's just how I am. But that is a hell of a release. It is what it is for me. But I could tell you, not everybody can do shit like that. Because I could tell you, even from a mom's standpoint, with her, my mom's a person, she just gonna cuss everybody out. Excuse me, that's just what she do. That's just what she's gonna do. She don't give a shit. That's just who she is. And instead of my mom taking the time to learn how to talk to people, my mom just wake up and 38 high. That's just what she go. Like, no. I don't wake up mad. You know what I'm saying? So my mom has an expression issue. She just go in on anybody. That's what she do. That's who she is. Is what it is. I'm a little different. It's gonna take me a minute for you to piss me off, and then once you can piss me off, and I held off as long as I possibly could. Depending on the person, because depending on who you are, I'm not gonna hold off on shit. I'm just gonna go in on your motherfucking ass and be done with it because I felt you deserved it. I'm gonna tell you some shit that your family ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you some shit that your friends ain't gonna tell you. So that should be for you to figure out who is the real motherfucking friend that you have. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, you know, Jace, well, she has her moments. You know, she got her moments where she, she'll be real cool, real laid back, cutting up and shit. But at any given moment, like the Tasmanian devil, at any given moment, that motherfucker will start fucking up some shit. And that's just what she do. So yeah, for a minute, if I'd have caught her in a bad mood, hey, I'm coming in here, and being that the laptop wasn't on mute, she would have cussed everybody out. And she wouldn't have gave a shit about what anybody had to say. Because that's just what she do. So, with my mom, you gotta kind of try to catch her at some of the moments, and get her to focus so she don't fuck up something. So that's kind of how she is. Me, I'm real chill. I'm real cool. I'm not on edge. I don't do any of that shit. But if you keep fucking with me, I told you, hey, chill out, leave me alone. You keep fucking with me, then I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. Guarantee you, we will never talk again. I know it because I'm speaking from experience when I've done it to people. All right, now you better leave me the fuck alone, bro. You don't want to hear what I got to say. I'm telling you, this ain't what you want. And keep fucking with me. And everything that I laid on them motherfuckers, that would be the last conversation that I've had with them motherfuckers. I can guarantee that. So how do you handle your internal conflict? Or if you were even able to admit that you have an internal conflict? Because truth be told, everybody got an internal conflict. If you don't, then you ain't doing something right in life if you don't have an internal conflict with yourself. So what do y'all do? So how do you operate? How do you filter your internal struggle with yourself than your internal struggle with other people? Because you can't handle them the same way. You're supposed to always be more tough on yourself than you are on anybody else. Thus, an internal conflict. So how do you resolve it? What are the steps that you take? Do you even know how to deal with it? Have you even tried? Because I've told a couple things to do. Because you got to start with the motherfucker in the mirror. You got to look at yourself. And you got to figure that shit out. Because it's not something that you can just figure out overnight. It ain't something you can just figure out in 5 minutes. That should take years for you to figure out. Because you're trying to figure how the fuck did you get here? How the fuck did I get in the situation that I'm in where I'm not happy? I'm miserable as fuck. How did I get here? Well, you can't make no phone calls to your family to figure that shit out. You gotta look at especially because you're grown. If you don't get your extra grown ass somewhere and shut the fuck up and look at yourself in the mirror and figure your shit out, you can't blame that shit on nobody else but yourself. If all of your relationships are fucking horrible, the only person that you can actually look at is the common denominator is you are the person that's the common denominator in all your fucked up ass relationships. It's your ass. You with this person, you with that person, you with that person. So how can it be everybody else's fault but your own? Nah, motherfucker, that's your fault. Nah, Tahir, you already know. Not just internal conflict. How do you deal with an internal conflict? How do you deal with conflict with other individuals? Because you can't handle everybody the same. And you're typically going to be more hard on yourself than you are with everybody else. So how do you resolve it? What do you do? What are the steps you take to fix it? Because we as a people, in my opinion, we are a work in progress every day. So the goal is supposed to be better than you was yesterday. That's the goal. Now, sometimes it's not attainable. Sometimes it ain't. But you can try. And as long as you're trying to do better than you was yesterday, then that's all that matters. But if your ass ain't trying to do shit to get out of your fucked up situation that you're in because you are in that position because you put yourself there, you can't blame that on nobody. Then you need to sit down and figure out how the fuck to get out of it. And what I mean get out of it is get out of it and don't go back. Whether it's with family members, whether it's with your mom and daddy, whether it's with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your transformers, whoever they are, you have to be able to handle your internal conflict. Because if not, you're going to project it on the other people. And it ain't nobody else's fault but yours. So, how do you deal with it? How do you get past it? What are the steps that you take to resolve your internal conflicts? Because you got to have a self-assessment. You got to assess yourself. How can you assess yourself and not assess, but you want to assess other people? Excuse me. He said, if folks avoid facing conflict due to the fact that they struggle with conflict resolution. That is a truth. That is a truth. That's a fact. I struggle with conflict resolution. I just like, man, fuck it, I'm done. I don't talk about it anymore. I'll do that real quick. I don't give a shit. Because I don't want to talk about it. Because it's getting on my nerves. And ain't nothing being resolved. So if it's some shit like that, nope, I don't want to talk about it. I'm done. You got it. I'm cool. I'm that person. He said, just laughing at the chat. Hey, each is her own. I don't discriminate. I don't know, who like what. And, in any given time, some people can surprise the hell out of you, He said, remember a while back we spoke on just settling in a relationship? Yep, I think sometimes with conflict, we just survive. We do what's easy. We don't fix things right. That is a fact. That is a fact. Because to me, in my opinion, the easiest thing for me to do is just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? To where I don't want to talk about it. I'm done. I'm cool. That's the easiest thing to do, in my opinion. But to other people, this shit may not be so easy for them to actually just do some shit like that. It may not be that easy for them. What's up, Jess? What's happening? Appreciate you for pulling up. Y'all make sure I smash the like button. But that's how I see it. And I'm not saying I'm right with everything, but then not. I wrong. I don't lead motherfuckers down a path of nothingness and ignorance and stupidity. That's what motherfuckers lead themselves down, of ignorance and stupidity. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But, some people don't operate like that. So, that's just how I deal with shit. When shit started getting on my nerves and it's like, I shouldn't have said anything. Because I say that a lot. Because my thing is, if I hadn't brought certain shit to certain individuals, we wouldn't have had an issue. And that's with anybody. If no one brought you an issue, you wouldn't have an issue with anybody. Your conflict comes in, and when someone brings you an issue that your ass don't want to talk about, then therein lies a problem. So that's why it's a problem. So I have said, and I still do say a lot of it. Nope, I shouldn't have said shit. Because if I didn't say anything, then arguments wouldn't happen. Issues wouldn't fucking happen. But because it's me being me, and say, you know what, I got to get this shit up off of me. I'm going to go say, I got to say something. So I'm going to say something. Whether it's to my mom, Gabe, Christian, my brothers, uncles, cousins, aunties. I don't give a fuck who you are because I don't discriminate. If you doing some shit I don't like, I can tell you. I don't care who you are or where you sit in the family. I don't care. It's like I got family members right now. They know I don't fuck with you. So don't fucking call me. They know this. So if I can do that to my family members after they've done some stupid ass shit, what makes you think I can't do that to you? Let me take this a step further. If I don't even go for my mom wanting to yell and raise her voice at me for whatever reason that ain't got nothing to do with me, and I'm gonna bite her head, and hey, what you not gonna do is yell at me, you gonna calm your ass down. If I could say that to her, what the fuck makes you think I can't say that to your ass? Can and will if needed. Because what's not gonna happen is you just not gonna start yelling. And you think I'm gonna listen to you? Yelling. Round one. Fight. I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you exactly what you're looking for. Calm your motherfucking ass down. If you can't calm your motherfucking ass down, don't fucking talk to me. Hang up the phone and don't fucking call me. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Hey, I'm telling you. If I can tell her, calm your ass down. Why are you yelling? You're gonna reason be yelling at me. I ain't done shit to you. You gonna stop this motherfucking yelling. Yes, been there, done that, have done that. I have no problem with doing that. I don't give a shit. I don't care. You're gonna yell at me. Yeah, that's not gonna work because I'm not gonna listen to you. But you gonna calm your motherfucking ass down. So, like I said, if I could say that, what makes you think I'm not gonna say this to anybody? Can, will, have. I don't go for it. If I ain't yelling at your motherfucking ass and I'm talking to you like this, yeah, you might want to shut the fuck up and listen. Because you about to get your feelings hurt. Sorry about that. My son came in here. But yeah, so that's kind of how it goes. And you gotta try to understand of how things operate. I get on people's heads because I can. Those are D-Ray Promotions. What it is. What's going on? Appreciate you for pulling up. Y'all make sure I smash the like button. But if I get on somebody's head, it ain't because, oh shit, they done one thing or two things. Nah. I'm on your head is because I sat back and I observed and watched a bunch of shit that you do, and the shit is not becoming of you. And I'm like, hey, you might want to calm down. You might want to chill the fuck out. This shit ain't working. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I operate. I mean, motherfuckers should know that about me by now. Go get myself up. Make sure.
The alarm is on.
It is?
Yes.
Hold on, let me turn it on.
Make sure are you muted?
Oh. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. That's my son. But yeah, so that's kind of how you gotta operate. You gotta think about it. You really have to understand. Your internal conflict is an issue that starts with you. You can't blame your internal conflict on anybody else. The conflicts that you have, if you were in chaos all fucking day, and the common denominator between you and all the conflict that you're dealing with in your life is you. It's not this person, that person, that person. No. Those individuals are a part of an issue. Thank you, son. But your issue is because you are the common denominator between you and everybody else. Every problem that you have with somebody, it's you have a problem with somebody. So it all falls on you. Me, I got problems with motherfuckers. And they know I have problems with motherfuckers. They know I have problems with them. I don't think there's a person around that don't know I have a problem with them. Especially if I have a problem with you, you're going to know that I have a problem. So you don't have to guess. You ain't got to figure it out. You know this. I can guarantee you 1,000%. You know this. You know why I have a problem with you. So there's no guessing. You got to try to figure shit out. You know this. So it is what it is. And it's up to you if you want to fuck with it or not. If you want to try to resolve it or not. That's on you. Because then at that point, then you have to understand where you have to understand the hierarchy that you are in. Because some people just ain't worth it. Ain't worth resolving shit. But I can guarantee you worth me telling you that I got a problem with you. Oh yeah, it's worth every minute of it. I guarantee you that. It's definitely worth me telling you I have a problem with you. If I have a problem with you, it's worth it. Trust me. Does a damn bit of good for me. Works for me. Because I can tell you I got a problem with your motherfucking ass. So, I don't operate where I can fake and shake with people and be like, oh yeah, we cool. And then be mad as fuck. No. If I have a problem with you, I'm going to tell you. And I can guarantee you in the YouTube community, that I'm around and a part of, I can guarantee you, the motherfuckers that I have a problem with, they know it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They know. If you don't think they know, trust me. All you gotta do is pay attention. That's all you gotta do is pay attention. You'll see everything you need to see. Motherfuckers that I have a problem with. I speak to who speaks to me. If you don't speak to me, fuck you very much. Disrespectfully. Not respectfully. Disrespectfully. And I mean it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Whether they're, and the funny thing is, I have no problem with any of the chicks. Because females are going to do what females do. Females are going to do what females get hyped up to do. Females are going to do what dudes allow them to do. So why would I have an issue with females? I don't. I have no issue with females. Not one issue with any female. But I can guarantee you, some of the motherfuckers got a problem with me. Why, you ask? Don't know, don't fucking care. Because they ain't got a balls big enough to come holler at me. Even the fellas, their balls ain't big enough yet to holler at me. So it's more than 5, I can tell you that. So, I operate differently than a lot of people. I don't fake and shake with people. I cannot fake and shake with you. And think, oh shit, we cool, and go take pictures like we in fucking New Edition or something. No, I want nothing to do with your motherfucking ass. If I got a problem with you, fuck you and everything you stand for. Disrespectfully. And these are the things that I feel as individuals really need to understand. Oh, I don't fuck with you, and then say respectfully, I don't fuck with you. How the fuck can you tell somebody you don't fuck with them or call them they on some bullshit and then say respectfully? No, I mean it as disrespectful as I can possibly mean it. That's how I mean it when I say it to you. There is no respect because I'm not giving you any. And I mean as disrespectful as I can give it to you, that's how you're going to get it. So there's fuck you respectively. What? No, that don't even make sense. Oh, without due respect. What? You can kiss my ass. What? Do y'all hear how that sounds? Can y'all make that make sense? I done talked y'all heads off for about an hour. I'm about to drop this link. So if anybody want to jump on, by all means, the rules. Definitely got to show your face first. If you ain't my regulars, your black ass don't belong up here. You will not get on. Do not write in my private chat being stupid because I'm going to call your ass out. And I'm going to air you out. I'm going to say the shit that you're typing. Just so individuals can know. And you're most likely going to get blocked by a lot of people. And I'm pretty sure you got a whole bunch more accounts. So leave me the fuck alone. I ain't fuck with you. Don't bring your black ass over here fucking with me. Point blank, period. I don't go fuck with people. I leave that to the individuals that do. I don't go fuck with people. So don't bring your black ass or whatever color ass is. Whatever color ass you got. Don't bring that shit over here fucking with me. Because I don't go to places where I don't agree with what they're saying. I don't fuck with people that I don't like. I leave that up to the individuals that do. The ones that are able to fake and shake every day, all day, I'll leave that up to them. Because I don't like being around motherfuckers I don't fuck with. Other people don't have a problem with it. But I do. I can't support you. I can't be around you. I can't be with you. Or I definitely don't want to be in the same vicinity as you. Unless it's by choice. And even then, I ain't happy about it. You can see it on my face. And know that I'm not happy about it. So let me go ahead and drop this link. And y'all can drop a line or two. Put 2 cents in. About your internal conflict, internal struggles. How you deal with your conflicts with individuals. So there go the link. Let me pin it there. It's pinned. It's pinned up at the top. Again, do not come over here and jump on my link. Jump on my live if you cannot show your motherfucking face backstage. Because that shit ain't finna work. Definitely not gonna work for me. It may work for other people, but it ain't working for me. You better be respectful and be mindful. Because your ass ain't the only one up here. You start out at disrespectful shit, I'm gonna get on your motherfucking ass real quick. And I will not apologize for it. I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. Trust me, I'm going to enjoy it. I'll let you give y'all a few minutes before y'all go ahead and jump on. If not, I'll go ahead and end it. I just wanted to come on and chop it up with y'all. As far as me keeping my commitment, because that's what I'm gonna do. Keep my motherfucking commitment. Y'all make sure I smash the like button on the way in. Make sure you smash the like button on the way out. That I greatly appreciate. Okay. I'm getting all kind of messages and shit. Oh, hold on. I got to read this. Okay, I got it. It was some news that popped up. I told y'all I read the news. I don't listen to it. I had to read it. But yeah, I hope everybody has had a good week. I really didn't have too much to talk about. Just this one little situation that I wanted to touch bases on and put some shit on people's minds. You know, this is your weekly break away from boxing. I just really wanted to, you know, put some shit on your mind, make you think, make you use your brain so that you are able to figure out and understand where you stand with yourself. Because where you stand with other people, in my opinion, it's neither here nor there. That shit can change when the wind blows. Especially when you have, if motherfuckers are trying to influence other motherfuckers and they are weak-minded ass people that allow people to influence them, that's neither here nor there. But it is what it is. So, you know, you just have to understand that when you're dealing with internal conflicts, conflict resolution, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah, people ain't going to see it the way you see it, but they damn sure ain't going to ignore you. They're going to acknowledge. They're going to say something. They're not going to disregard. And for those who just want people to just be quiet and listen to them while they talk, you might want to let people know that. Might want to let them know. Like I said, hey, and I guarantee you get a much better, you get a different perception from motherfuckers when you sit there and say, hey, I just want you to just be quiet and listen to me. Just chill. You ain't got to say shit. Just listen. Let me get this shit up off of me. I guarantee you might get a better result. Sometimes you may want to go look at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror and look at yourself and figure your shit out. Because especially when you don't want to hear what somebody else got to say, don't ask nobody. Keep it to yourself. What's up, Gabe?
Hello, honey. Got her. This is what I do. I mess with her all the time. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you gotta keep the shit going. You gotta make her laugh. Gotta keep her going. You know. So, conflict resolution, or how I deal
an internal conflict.
Internal conflict. Well, first off, you gotta look in the mirror and be ready to, you know what I'm saying, face the music for your damn self. You know what I'm saying? in order to move forward and get ahead and get past the situation, you must identify what your fuck up is. You got to know what you are lacking at. You got to know what are your weaknesses, so you can try to figure out a way to make your weaknesses your strength. But first of all, go ahead and face the music. Accept that, hey, if you ain't do something right, or you fucked up, or you didn't comprehend something right, you didn't understand, you didn't make the right move on certain situations, man, face the music. The easiest way is to look at yourself. You're supposed to be your worst and your biggest critic. So if you know you did it, go ahead and get this shit out the way. You know what? I fucked up, man. If it offended somebody or another party, apologize to them like a man or like a woman, and you keep on going forward and make sure you navigate and don't, or try not to fall back in that same boat.
Mm-hmm.
So, so that's pretty much how I do. I like to look at myself, and I like to judge myself harshly always anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I got to live and, and look at what I see in the mirror every day.
Mm-hmm.
But that's fine. But she don't have to wake up and look at me, G5, in the mirror. I got to get up and look at G5 in the morning. Just like when she get up, she look at Quee in the mirror. So she got to be happy and be comfortable with what she see in the mirror. And a lot of that stuff is internal conflict, self-inflicted wounds. If you're not happy, then you're not gonna be appeased with what you see in the mirror. You're gonna be kind of trying to figure out. You're gonna see a person right there, but you're not really gonna have they're gonna have a definition, or you won't be defined as a person. You won't even know who you are. Just like, I know I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm capable of doing this, I'm doing that, but shit, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So figure out who you are as a person, you know what I'm saying? Then face your shit head on and keep on going forward. It's easy to move around.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me. So, then the conflict resolution, that's why people don't want to deal with their conflict head on, because they don't have a way to resolve them. Mm-hmm. They don't know how. But guess what? They're going to say fuck it, or sweep it on the rug, or bury it, try to push it back to the back of their mind. You know what I'm saying? And then over time, you could be good, everything be fine. You and your woman could be having just everything is cool. And one thing or situation pop up, and it strike an old nerve from back then, and that shit that you had buried, it's going to erupt like a volcano. And the person you with gonna be trying to figure out like what the fuck they did so wrong, because your ass gonna be on 10. And they gonna be trying to figure out like, damn, what did I do so wrong? Then they gonna have to break it down to you. That made me have a flashback memory of this, that, and other. Like, bro, get rid of all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
First, before you try to move on. For starters, if you're a broken person, please go get yourself together.
Oh, hey.
In isolation. Put shackles around your ankles, your wrists, everything. Throw away the key. Cry every day till you get all them emotional, and all them feelings out the way. To where your tears are desperate for that situation. Then go out and go play or do what the hell you choose to do.
I'm trying to tell you, don't blame somebody else because you in a fucked up position that your ass can't seem to get out of. Don't do that, because I'm telling you, karma is a motherfucker. All right, A1. What's going on? I got you. But yeah, karma is a motherfucker, and everybody gets their karma one way or another. You may have been such a shitty person that your life is going to be hard. You could be in your 20s and look like you in your 50s. You could be in your 30s and look like you in your 60s, to where you just got an old looking ass face because you done went through so much shit. That's karma. Tell you, karma ain't got no names, and looking, everybody's number comes up one way or another. Everybody's number comes. No matter how small you may have think that you have done something so minute to somebody, that may be what you feel is minute to you, but to them it could be as big as the earth to that person. So you don't know who you're dealing with or the types of things that you're dealing with. Yeah, too many people don't believe in karma, but karma doesn't care if you believe in facts, because that motherfucker is never late. It's always on time. Right when you think everything is going good, karma get your ass. And it may be sent there to humble your ass. Karma may have been sent there to teach your ass a fucking lesson that you refuse to acknowledge and understand. And I say by trust or by force. Because one way or another, you're gonna do right. So you want to do it by choice, that where you have a choice to do right, or you are forced to do right. Which one you want to do? Which is why I say by trust or by force. What you got on that, Gabe?
Read the last part. I was trying to put my tablet on speakerphone.
Oh no, you're good. In response to this one, too many people don't believe in karma. But karma doesn't care if you believe in that. And I say by trust or by force.
Oh yeah.
To do.
See, I heard that. Okay. Now, well, karma gonna find you, whether you want it or not, whether you like it, whether you're okay with it, no matter what state you in, depending on how much shit you did, it's gonna determine how heavy your karma is gonna come back at your ass. So if you've been out here being a real true heathen, expect your karma to come back in. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Hey, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you hard too. Real hard. It's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up too. And it's gonna hit you when you least expect it to. Oh man, everything gonna be all good, and it's gonna smack you across the face like, what the hell did I walk into? Yeah, that's how it goes. But I say, man, try to sow good seeds. You know what I'm saying? And dish out, what you want back in return, even though you can't control people's mindset and what they do and how they move. Even if you solid, people still gonna be fuck boys or fuck girls and do all type of blasphemous things. Even though you've been solid and been real to them, it don't even matter. Because just because you that way, don't expect everybody else to be that way. Make people show you. Make them show you. Make them show you who they is or who they are, rather.
And it's unfortunate too that when it comes to shit like that, it can be motherfuckers you done known for a long motherfucking time, and they turn out to be some ain't shit motherfuckers. Oh man, that fuck you up. You be like, damn, I can't believe, because I've been there, done that. I just couldn't believe some motherfuckers I have known since before I was pregnant with my son. Fucked up shit they did. And I disassociated myself with them. I don't talk to them. Nothing. As much as I'd love to have been there for everything that they have had, especially with their son's senior year last year, and I was there when he got his first car. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I went in and got gas card and put $40 on it. He literally just got the car that day, and I went and got a gas card and put $40 on it, and it was reloadable. Here you go. Hit me up. I'll throw $20-$30 on there. For you, mom and dad, they'll be all right. They'll get over it. But if you get in the jam, hit me up, and I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. But I had to disassociate myself with his parents, because they was on some bullshit. His mama and his dad was on some bullshit. I can't fuck with y'all. So I unfriended them. I don't talk to them, and they live literally walking distance from my house. I have nothing to say to them. They know it, so it's not a secret. They know it. They definitely know it. I've said it to them. So let me ask you this. unless it might throw you for a loop. It may not. If everybody knows certain motherfuckers have a problem with you, but the person that has the problem with you, they tell everybody but you, what do you do in that situation? Do you like, all right, do you go ahead and like, all right, fuck it, we finna go to get this shit on over with? Or you just like, all right, well, fuck it, they got a problem. They ain't say shit to me. You just finna just roll off and just keep going like ain't shit wrong.
Well, first off, anybody that's claiming that they got a problem with you and can't address it to that person, it's one of two things. One, they intimidated by you because most likely you're probably outspoken. You're not gonna let nobody just run you over and just like some of these other people that are just like lawn chairs. You know what I'm saying? They just fold. You know what I'm saying? To people would just bow down and take that being that proverbial knee. Two, they may not know how to tell you. You know what I'm saying? And then three, they don't know how to tell you, and they're intimidated in a sense. So rather than tell you, they tell multiple people and think that is going to get the message back to you a lot smoother, but it make you look more of like a pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like you went all around the world. You played all the games in the world. And the person you were trying to play against was right there the whole time. You played everybody except the person you really wanted to play. And it's like, well, damn. If you really wanted this game right here, why you just didn't come to me to begin with? You went to go play everybody else. Nigga, I got what you looking for. Nigga, everything is right here. It could be hashed out right here, right now, that quick. Because you took it direct to the horse, and they hearing it from the horse's mouth. So, I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. But people scared. Like some people, they are intimidated by, especially if it's a woman. They not used to strong women. So when they not used to strong women, guess what? They don't know how to approach them, or they don't know how to dish out some shit to them because they think that they gonna get on their ass because they outspoken. They're not just gonna let you sit there take a shit on. They're not gonna sit there and just let you think, oh, this is cool, without them having a rebuttal. Like, nah, that ain't flying like that. That ain't gonna work, Jack. No. So, I mean, it sucks, but then you have to go ahead and, in a sense, play their game. Like, okay, y'all want to play this game right here? All right, bet. Say less. If y'all want to play this game or doing all this, well, let me take it to since you involving everybody else, let me involve everybody else. Let me go live and talk about it, call your ass out. Because your ass ain't going to hit me up direct. And that's kind of usually how it happened. And then eventually get hashed out. But it's real pussy shit, though. Just know that it's very weak. You know what I'm saying? For anybody, any issue with any male or female, and go to everybody but those individuals. That's pussy shit.
Right.
That's pussy shit.
So when it comes to relationships,
hold on, before you go that, I'm switching devices.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So I need to drop the other one off. Oh, there you go.
I got it.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
So when it comes to relationships, and it comes to, I've admitted, I'm more of the fuck it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm done. That's me. Oh. I do it.
Is that really you?
Here your ass go. It's not up for debate.
Okay.
I'm admitting it, and I've said it multiple times. That's what I do. Fuck it. If I don't see the shit going anywhere, I'm going to say, nope, I don't talk about it anymore. I'm good. I'm over it. I'm done.
I just had to hear it one more time. Like, say that again. Break a bugger. Say what?
Here you go. And to me, I'm pissed off. One, because everybody keeps saying the same shit over and over. But when it comes to certain shit, sometimes some shit need to be said. But on the other hand, some things just like, well, is it worth it? To go through some unnecessary shit because conflict resolution, when you bring someone an issue, especially when you're in a relationship, that should go right out the fucking door for at least an hour. It's not something that immediately happens, because if you bring something to somebody, the person you're talking to is already going to be on the defensive end because they don't know what the fuck is happening. When you have to understand and explain to individuals that, hey, I'm not against you. How long does it actually take for that light bulb to go off? For people to really understand. Not everybody is against your motherfucking ass. Whether it's relationships or friendships or whatever shit you may have at that time with whomever and whatever pronoun they want to go off of. Because us as a people, we suck monkey balls when it comes to conflict resolution and conflicts and internal conflicts. Just conflicts, period. We suck.
I'm gonna say we necessarily suck. I put it like this: you gotta know your personnel. That's something I'm learning more and more, and I know it, but I'm putting more emphasis on it. Like, you gotta know your personnel. Like, if we use hooping, hey, certain people on my squad, what I'm saying, they defensive, rebounded, and hustle players. We're not expecting them to go drop us a dub every night. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they orchestrate us. They might, your rebounds, assists, might get about a double type of person. Some people are just superstar. Everybody got, you got to know your personnel. But even then, it's like, even myself, just because you think you're saying it in a calm, cool manner, it might not be interpreted that way. That don't necessarily mean you're doing something wrong, or you saying something so bad, but it's the way that it's being interpreted from the person that's receiving it.
Do you feel it's the messenger that's an issue?
No, it's not. It's not. It don't necessarily have to be the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it is, though. We talk about that. Sometimes it is the messenger. That in that case, that's the case a lot of the times, and depends on what situation is or what topic is. Yeah, that might be most of the time the situation, depending on what it is. But in a sense, like,
me very often, don't you?
Yeah, I say it myself. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the message, it's the messenger. And that's true across this thing. But in a sense, we're talking about people that's logical. Because if you're having a conflict with somebody and it's a relationship, usually you got a good feel of that person, right? So they just ain't no, you know what I'm saying, flugazy ass person like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you got a good feel to know that this, you know what I'm saying? So this just not no regular person, because you actually put in time and you building something. You know what I'm saying? So I even do the same myself. That's why I try to make sure I'm in the calmest atonement. You know what I'm saying? I got my thoughts together before I want to say something, even bring it to you. That way, even if I felt any type of way about it personally, I already collected and formulated my thought process how I want to say it. That way I can make sure that, nothing is offensive or it don't come off at you the way I'm feeling about it, rather than getting that person's perspective. Sometimes if we don't get our feelings out the way how we feel about it, when we trying to explain it to somebody, it come off a little bit different with some of your feelings behind it, because you didn't really get the gist of how you want to present it to that person. And if you don't do that, what I have learned is that however you feel or your emotions that will bleed out into you trying to tell that person. So in hindsight, you get into a situation where, for many people, they feel like you saying this one thing, so that's how it kind of go. until iron it on out. But that's just, it happens. Now, I'm not saying it happens every time, but that's what I've learned personal experience. If I'm feeling some type of way about something and I want to bring it to Quee, I got to get the way I feel about it out the way first before I bring it to her. Mm-hmm. Because if I have any emotion behind it, with me trying to explain it, it's gonna come off not how it should. So it might sound like I'm kind of coming at that person, or you poking at them in a sense, even though this person is riding with you. It's just the way it come off. So that's what I encourage people just to, kind of do, or at least try to incorporate, like, before you bring somebody something, get your feelings about it out the way. That way it's easier for you to explain. Mm-hmm. Then you won't be emotional, be all mad when, you bring it to the person, they say something that you might not like about it. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do that, you can get to a situation like they tell you, like, you know what, you're right. Yeah, good point on that. You know what I'm saying? It'll be more like that. Not when they say, well, you said this, and that, but you did this and that. Well, she lying. Well, what you expect me to do? See, that's when you got your emotions still attached to it. You know what I'm saying? It's just an approach. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like that. That don't mean you bad. That don't mean you doing nothing wrong. It's just get your emotions and your feelings out of the way when you want to explain or express or talk about the situation. I promise you, it'll help you save a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. That's fact.
Trust me. You talking to two people that you know what I'm saying, very strong personalities. Myself and the woman up here as well. So yeah, we have our moment, but we come too, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna make sure we get it situated before, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We lay it down and shut the shit down. So
for real. Cause I ain't going to bed mad. I might be sleepy as fuck and I might not want to talk to you or whatever. But god damn it. Before I go hit that permanent sleep that I can get for a couple of hours, because I don't really think people understand how much of a light sleeper that I really am. So I don't get 4 hours of deep sleep. I don't get that. That does not happen for me. I may get at least 2.5, maybe 3 hours of deep sleep at the most. Other than that, I'm playing cat and mouse. I'm waking up, I'm laying down, waking up, I'm going back to sleep, waking up. So that's how it is. It is not that I feel that I have anything going on per se, but it's just something that my mind is just not shutting off. I don't know the answer just yet. I don't know what it is, but that's just kind of how it works. And I just really, really, really need people to truly understand that in order for you to grow, in order for you to progress, in order for you to move forward, you have got to understand yourself. You have got to figure out your internal conflicts so that you can work that shit, or you will be lost. What's up, D Free?
What's going on, my brothers and sisters?
Nah, shit. Just, talking shit, swallowing spit. What's going on with you? You must be at work.
Yeah, I took the day off the night we had a new person come in, so I took the day off and had them take my shift and learn the site and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm home.
Yeah, I took the day off my damn self.
Man, when I got that phone call said we had a new person, they was willing to take my shift tonight. Man, I passed the fuck out. I woke up, it was 10 o'clock. I was like, God damn. I'm like, shit, I slept the whole fucking day.
You missed everything.
Nigga feel refreshed. He gonna be up all night like he at work too.
Man.
Right. I'm gonna be up all night. I told my wife, I was like, you supposed to wake me up so I can watch this goddamn football game. I gotta sit here and go back and watch the replay so I can talk about this game tomorrow on my live. She's like, oh, well, you was asleep. I know you've been working like crazy the last couple of weeks, so I just let you sleep. I was like, shit. All right, now I gotta go back and watch this goddamn replay.
Right.
But yeah, I was sitting there listening to y'all cook or whatever. But yeah, that's the same thing. I was telling my wife and myself. I actually had to do it myself because I have that I don't care attitude. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care how the shit comes out of my mouth. But my mother told me, she said, I got that from my father. Sometimes I got to step back and understand people don't see stuff the same way I see it. Because I got the military background, and my father's ex-military. My stepfather is ex-military. So, and then I have that I don't care attitude from my father. My mother was like, you got to sometimes step back and understand people have feelings, so they might take it a different way. I know you don't care, but everybody's not like you. And right. So I was like, okay, I try to be reasonable, but sometimes, like, I do it for the most part. Like, a lot of times I just sit back and be quiet. Like, if somebody pisses me off, I sit back and be quiet. But if I get to that point, I'm like, okay, you know what? I done let the shit go long enough. I don't care how this motherfucker coming out. You gonna get all of this shit, and you just gonna have to deal with it, or you can take it to another level. But right. I had to tell my wife the same thing. Cause my wife, she's the same way. She has that I don't care how this shit comes out of my mouth. You're gonna just deal with it. I'm like, no, you can't do that with everybody, especially when we out and we trying to get things done. So, like, we'll go to look at houses and stuff because we trying to buy this house. We'll go look at houses, and my wife was like, look, this motherfucker's taking too long to get here. He said we supposed to be here at a certain time. I'm like, babe, calm down. Let the motherfucker get here. She don't have no patience. She has no patience at all. Like I tell her to do something. If she can't figure it out, I can't do it. You do the shit. I'm like, calm the fuck down. Look, I'm about to show you how to do it. No, just do it. I'm like, you gotta have patience because everything's not gonna happen the way you want it to happen when you want it to happen. You gotta have patience. But yeah, because I used to do it with my sister and them. Like, they'll say something and I come out, who the fuck you think you talking to them? And my mother was like, oh, Dwayne, you can't talk to them like that. You gotta, they're not you. They real timid. They're not you. Your sister's real timid. You know, you yell at her too loud, she's gonna start crying. I'm like, I don't care about all that shit. You gotta man the fuck up. My mother like, everybody's not like that. They're not like that. You gotta be patient with people. I'm like, but I'm the type of person, if you asking me for advice, you're gonna get the advice that you asking for. If you don't like what I'm saying, don't ask me for the advice. Right. I'm gonna tell you the raw advice. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or nothing. I'm gonna give you the 100% truth of how I feel you should do it. Now, if it doesn't work, then you can come back and say, hey, Dwayne, that shit didn't work the way you said it was supposed to work. And then I'll be like, okay, my bad. Maybe we need to try it this way. But I'm going to give it to you the way I feel that you should take it. The same thing I do with my kids. My sons and them ask me for advice or whatever. I'm like, look, you need to stop doing this shit because that shit is not working for you. Like I told my ex-wife, you've been doing it your way this whole fucking time, and you keep getting the same result. Maybe you need to try something different. Or you just trying to talk to me because you think you're better than me. And it has nothing to do with being better than you. I was doing it. I had to step back and look at it my damn self. I was doing this shit the same way all this time, my way, and the shit hasn't been working out. Let me step back and try it some other way. Let me get some advice from somebody else and see if they have a different perspective of it, and maybe it'll work out differently. Because the way I've been doing it, it hasn't been working out. You know what I'm saying? I keep ending up back in the same predicament because I keep trying to do it my way and not doing it the proper way. So, yeah. I mean, I gotta learn to be patient sometimes, but I have that I don't care attitude. You gonna get whatever the fuck I gotta give to you. If you don't like it, then don't take it.
Right. And I feel you on that because it's like people don't understand the load that they put on you when they drop off all their shit to you. And then when you give them advice and then for them to not take it, and then you see them still struggling or still in the same position with no kind of improvement. It's like, all right, well, fuck it, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? And I say that too. I've actually said that to people to their face. I'm like, well, that's what your ass get. Well, I tried to tell you, but you didn't think I knew what I was talking about because you want to figure it out on your own. Then what's the point of asking me? And then look at you. You're still in the position that you're in before you ask me the question, which means you didn't listen to me anyway, which means you like living in misery. You don't know how to have fun. How to have fun. You don't know how to just relax and chill and just try to enjoy yourself because smiles, when you're smiling, when you're laughing, that shit is therapy. You don't know it's therapy, but it is in fact therapy. And it can help a lot of people out. The meanest of the meanest motherfuckers. If they smile, if they start laughing, you will see a change in them. But people don't want to acknowledge that shit. And that's why I say they're comfortable living in misery. I don't want to be around that shit. I don't want to, don't like it. I don't want no parts of it. Because I'm going to laugh. Life is not always a bed of roses. You're going to go through some unnecessary shit because that's life. It's called obstacles and speed bumps. But when it comes to certain shit, it's just certain shit, in my opinion, some shit should go without saying. You should be at a point in your life, especially if you complain and say, oh, you've had such a hard life. Then when it comes to simple shit, it should be easy for you. And this is where I see people are failing. They fail to identify the issue. They fail to see their part in the issue. Hell, they probably fail to even see that they probably fucking created the fucking issue that they don't even want to acknowledge that they've created. Which is why I say that we suck as a people. Because when you try to tell somebody something, they want to go back and forth with you. Which means they're already defending something that they didn't even hear you say fully. Who do that? Us.
Yep.
Now, you know what I'm saying? And that to me is very irritating because that's why I feel that men that we see online, they're yelling, screaming, going back and forth. It's like, why are you doing this? We can't move past it yet? Y'all still arguing and yelling? Oh, okay, but the men say the females are the emotional ones. I don't see us crying or going back and forth with each other. We see the men going back and forth with each other all the fucking time and going live and trying to blast all their motherfucking business, all of somebody else's business. We see that happening all the time. But you don't see the women doing it very often. Unless he done got caught cheating and she throw all his clothes outside, then you know all his business finna get told.
Right.
Well, I say this. Women pride and ego is in a different world compared to men's pride and ego. So, me and you already had these behind the scenes discussions. You're probably starting to see like, okay, I can see why he's saying that. Yeah, like literally at this point, some people they are enamored with just saying the same shit over and over because people, and it's a hot topic, so they want to come and hear it. People won't come and listen to it, whether they complain about it or not. They really want to hear certain topics. Certain people, they dedicate their channel, you know what I'm saying, or their pages, their brand to certain things. And if you take that away, you won't find no content or really too much shit of substance on their page for those reasons. But they know if they don't talk about that, they gotta ride the wave. They like wave riders. Like if it's cool and popular to talk about these certain ones, then boom, that's what they're gonna do because that's the wave right now. That's what's hot on the topic, on the menu right now. And that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna keep on doing it. Even though they know, look, we see now people know that the people that they defended are wrong as shit. They don't give a damn. They know by them saying that they right, gonna bring people to come to them. So that's why you do it. Like, that's what they want to do. This is their way of saying, like, hey, I'm a lawyer. I'm a debate. I'm a son you type shit without getting violent or nobody. Excuse me, nobody exchanging blows or no shit like that. So they love that shit and they bring attention. So that's why they're gonna keep on doing it. So all I do is do this shit every day. Why they make you look at their content, they might have 1,000 videos about Spence and Bud, and it's probably from this year alone. You know what I'm saying? Because they know those that bring in views, clicks, revenue, new eyes, because people want to see what your perspective is. You might get some real ones that understand both sides of what people saying. Then you're gonna get people that, like, you know, done dollar type of cash that's just troll, never click a link, you know what I'm saying? But go back and forth with you on a normal, daily, consistent basis and shit. Or then you get the dudes that a person say something, then they go live and try to tell you what the person just said. No. They just told you what they said. What's up with that, y'all? Why don't people be trying to tell you what you said when you just said it? Like, time out, flag on the play. I'm telling you how I feel about it. You can't go live and then try to retell me what I'm saying. Oh, this is what they really saying. Man, please. It's
that happens every day, B.
Oh my God.
Somebody say, oh, what somebody meant to say when that person didn't even say it.
Yeah. Well, he didn't mean to say it because he said this. Well, what he said is what he meant he said.
Right.
Like, what?
Not your explanation, what you feel he meant.
I'm like, you know, like if he wanted to say what you just went live and said, I think Buddy would have said it, or Shawty would have said that. You know what I'm saying? But delusional, imaginary, multiverse mind ass motherfuckers. They are really in the multiverse. They Spider Pig and all that. Like, real talk. Like, they are a fantasy character. You tell them the truth, and you can pull out the receipt, the video evidence, the tag, the whole original video clip, whatever it may be. They gonna find a way to tell you that shit ain't true. That shit is crazy, absurd, and sad at the same damn time. And it happens at an alarming rate with certain type of fans. Alarming rate, you like, bro, y'all really moving like this, bro? Like, damn, y'all got it bad. Like, man. I'm like, damn, do you got it bad for your woman like that? Or you turned on by your woman like that because you clearly get aroused by representing this fighter?
Yeah.
Man, boy, hey, Skills, straight up, that's what I'm saying. Just pull it down. If you piss, shake it for him. God damn.
Yeah, they got that selective hearing that a lot of people have. They hear what they want to hear. They don't hear exactly what you're saying. That's why when I be sitting there debating with some of these people, I be like, look, you got to listen to what I'm saying. You hear me, but you're not listening to what I'm saying because you're talking as I'm talking. So you're not going to hear what I'm saying. Right. Be quiet for a minute and let me finish saying what I'm saying. Then you can hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But my ex-wife was like that. I say something to her, and she'd take bits and pieces out of what I said. I'm like, I didn't even say that. You heard one fucking word, and you already jumped off the deep end. I didn't even say that shit. That literally did not come on my mouth. I'd be sitting there, I just be laughing. That's why a lot of times those people that be in the chat that never click the link and never come up and try to state what they trying to say in the chat, I don't even conversate with them because they never click the link. They just want to debate somebody, but they don't click the link to actually have a real debate. They just want to sit here and sit in the chat. Like, well, they never going to be able to out-talk me because I'm not clicking the link. I'm just going to say what I got to say in the chat. That's why I just don't even pay them no mind.
Yeah.
I very seldom go back and forth with somebody in the chat. If I don't know you, I'm not going back and forth with you in the chat.
Right. I
Mm-hmm.
feel you on that because when it comes to that, the way like I feel very differently than a lot of people feel about when it comes to debates. So that's why I fuck with Knockout because of how he's doing it. Because I'm tired of looking at the fellas yelling and screaming at each other. It humanizes y'all, and that I can appreciate. Because when it comes to a lot of shit, it's nothing worse than pulling up on YouTube, seeing a bunch of black men arguing and screaming over each other. I have a problem with that. I don't like it. I don't understand why it happens. Because according to men, females are the emotional ones. Well, if you don't see us yelling and screaming at each other online, but we see the fellas, we're sitting back watching y'all. We do. That's why I don't debate. I don't go back and forth with motherfuckers. Sports? Fuck that. I'm not going back and forth with you. What do you do for me? You just a person trying to force your beliefs on me. And so I already don't believe you, so why am I going to go back and forth with you? I don't. People don't,
I don't mind debating. I don't mind debating if you could be logical. If everything's going to be all opinionated, then there's no point of having a debate. It's just off of opinions. It's not off of facts.
Right.
The debate is supposed to be you stating the facts and trying to get other people to see the facts that you're stating. It's not based off of opinions.
Yeah. But that's the thing. And unfortunately that's where we are in a lot of shit, is because people don't know how to debate. And I used to remember, and I've been around for a minute, so seeing when I used to see motherfuckers, such and such debating, such and such, I'm like, no, you're not. Y'all ain't debating, y'all are arguing. But you don't see the women doing it. You see the men doing it very often. And these are supposed to be the leaders of the households. I say it all the time. How can you be a leader of the household when your ass ain't even believable?
Well, I put it like this. Depending on how you view it, I mean, some people could be leading their household, but this YouTube shit, debate, going back and just having fun, that's just something they like to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not defending it. Just saying, hey, that's the way you're supposed to do it. But some people that's just how they are. That's what they like to do. They like to go back and forth. Unfortunately. But, it's proper ways you can do it. You know what I'm saying? It can be civil, but they don't give a damn about that. All that shit get thrown in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Proper protocol on how you want to do it if you're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Civilized. So, people, they just want to do something or just say, hey, this is what it is, but they don't even know exactly what the fuck they even talking about or what they even really doing.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's just some people are leaders. I mean, they take care of their business, take care of their household, do all this shit. They cool, but when a debate come up on certain topics, they are in it. They just love it, and they are willing to go to the edge of the end of the day just to prove that point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to each his own. I'm at a point now. I see it, I recognize it, and I don't even put too much energy into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what a person doing when they get off their joint. You know what I'm saying? But if your behavior is anything similar to what you're doing back and forth, arguing about certain stuff, then it make a person imagine like what you argue about or being back and forth about in real life. So, I mean, I just look like, more power to them. At this point, I don't give a damn what these folks do. Yeah. You ain't feeding finance and fucking me. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, do what you gonna do. I see it. I'm just like, to each his own. Have fun. Rock on. Go for it. Great. Shit. Me and my people, we ain't doing it. So, That's a plus for us.
Mm-hmm.
We've been through some shit, and just to have solid individuals, that's a blessing every goddamn day. See y'all pull up, that's a blessing with no bullshit, y'all. This is refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure Quee feels the same fucking way. I'm telling y'all. It's so easy to identify folks now. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
It get easier and easier. Each year I'm around this shit. Oh man, this shit is like, man.
Should be like clockwork. Like in a minute now.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom.
That train is never late. Now let's touch on what Skill talked about. He said either I agree with you or I don't. Or you agree with me or you don't. I'm not debating with no one. Debates more than often breed disrespect. Motherfucker don't deserve my energy. That is a fact. That is a fact because there's so much disrespect that goes on behind it. And it's like, okay, well, all right. I look at listen, I see a lot of shit and I'm like, it's not worth it to me. I'm not gonna debate a damn anybody and let them yell and scream at me. It's not happening. That is a trigger for me. I'm gonna go off on your motherfucking ass. I don't give a shit who you are. That's across the board. Now, when it comes to actually having a conversation with someone, that's different because you can't talk to everybody the same. And you and everybody ain't gonna have the same understanding. Like, I don't have very many female friends. So I have more male friends than anybody. So, it's different for me. I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, well, I'm gonna go hang out with such and such. And it's like a random person that you ain't never heard of. No, that's definitely not happening. If I hang out with motherfucking females because I've known her for years. High school, in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? I have always a few, like, that I can count on one hand that I've met since 2012. That's been cool as fuck. And they're not even in the state of Texas. Well, one of them is. But the other ones, they're not. They're in North Carolina and Florida. You know what I'm saying? Maryland. One of them, she just moved to Maryland not too long ago. One moved from Maryland, moved to Florida. Then one moved from, I forgot where she was. And she moved to Maryland. So, she's a little different. But, people are just who they are. Whether you meet them and you're meeting their representative, but pretty one way or another, that representative gonna leave. One way or another. Gonna be against the wall, like by choice or by force. Which one are you trying to do?
You can do it the easy way, we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Telling
you.
It's gonna cost you a little bit, or it's gonna cost you a lot of bit. Either way, it's gonna cost you.
Yep, and like
you
I said,
could find the difficulty or the degree of this ass whooping. Yeah.
Yep, that karma is never late. It's always on time. It ain't gonna be when you expecting it. But when that motherfucker strike with a vengeance. For your whole plans, for your whole life. For just a minute when karma enters the door. But people don't understand that. Like in my opinion, being that if you're a dude and you can't create a son, the Lord trying to tell you something. In my opinion. Because it ain't up to us to determine the sex of the child. We just pretty much like an oven. It's up to the man to differentiate, when he's doing whatever doing what he's doing, procreating, whatever he shoots out, whether it's a boy or a girl, that falls on his responsibility, not us. And I feel if a man has nothing but girls, that's karma biting him in the ass every single time. Because for the fucked up shit he has done to people, You got that many daughters for people to do the same fucked up shit to them 10 times over.
Mm-hmm.
But folks don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what skills that
This shit now. Mm-hmm.
we go from saying who we feel is the best or who we like to a motherfucker. I will fuck you up. You're a dick rider. What the fuck? Yep. If you need a motherfucker or a middleman to keep a debate respectful, that says a lot about one's maturity. Absolutely. That's all facts. Because in the environment that we are in, you know, us as a whole, us as a collective, we shit on each other too much for anything positive to happen. We're just gonna shit on each other. I think we're the only ones that do that very often, and we do it quickly. I've been raised around other races, and them motherfuckers stick with their motherfucking family no matter what. You can see 20, 25 Hispanics living together. Everybody just chipping in on bills. 20, 25 of them motherfuckers living in one house. You know how cheap all the bills is split between them motherfuckers? They don't give a shit what go on, where you leave, when you come back. Don't nobody care. You're having food when you come back or whatever. No one really cares. But boy, when we get to us as a people, they trying to throw motherfucking kids out at 8, 17, 18 years old. They ain't even mentally developed. They over there fucking them over, taking money from them, all kind of shit. And it's like, to those people that do shit like that, karma is going to have your name on it. You may not realize it, but karma is going to give you everything you look for. Because you fucked up on so many people. You don't even know who did what. And that should be a problem for somebody. But apparently, I know it's not a problem for a lot of people. Y'all got anything to add to that?
Because they don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't give a damn. That's why it ain't a problem, or some people don't give a damn about it. Because they ain't directly knocking at their doorstep. It might be at the neighbor's door, but it ain't at theirs. They don't care at all, because it ain't them. When it's close by, you should be aware and alert, because if it's close by, your shit might be getting knocked on next. But they don't think like that. Oh, that happened to you? Oh well, shit, it ain't me. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah.
But that's okay not to worry about it. But damn, man, you better be alert, be aware. Yeah, it can hit your ass too.
Mm-hmm.
Be free, you got anything to add?
Nah, I mean, like I said, y'all pretty much been hitting all the points.
All right, cool. Let me see. I've been on here for about 2 hours.
3 minutes.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep.
We finna go ahead and get these last words because I need to go take me a shower so I can get ready for work in the morning. So go ahead, D Free. You got any last words and tell the people where to find you?
Nah, I mean, I appreciate you always having me on. Y'all know it's family, it's all love over here. And y'all can find me on boxing matchups _ Dwayne Freeman. I will be going live tomorrow around 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me, doing my NFL live stream. Talking about the second week of preseason. I'll be talking about the second week of preseason. These games coming up, and I'll be going over the game that happened tonight between Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. And I will catch y'all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all having me on.
Oh yeah, you know it. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on you tomorrow because I definitely gotta hear this.
Okay.
All right, D. Appreciate it. All right, Gabe, you got some last words?
Good show, Honey Bun. Hope everybody got something out, out of what was being said tonight. Uh, Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up, supporting my woman. Uh, Make sure y'all smash the like button. Double check and make sure y'all subscribe because yeah, some of y'all don't be subscribed. Y'all just show up and be faithful and just know what time y'all they come on and just pull up. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all smash that subscribe button too. Turn them bell icons on. But great show, Honey Bun. Keep doing your damn thing. You know your man with your biggest cheerleader. I'm over here like, yeah, talk your shit, nigga. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Tell them where to
Y'all
find
know where to find me. Y'all know where I'm at. D5_Gabe. Only thing changed is the hashtag TWT. AM cleanup, all my other adventures. We'll be back live in hours. You know what I'm saying? For the AM cleanup. We'll see what we're gonna get into and how we're gonna kick it off in 6:30, 6:40 AM Central Standard Time. Yeah, we're gonna see what tomorrow should be rather interesting. We're gonna see how that's gonna shake out. So
All right. Well, I'll be through there. You know it. All right. Well,
mhm.
thank you for pulling up.
Of course. All right, I'm gone.
All right. All right. I'm going to say this. Do my closing like I normally do. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I greatly appreciate it. Y'all make sure I smash that like button on the way out or the way in, or whatever. Smash the like button. It does help with algorithms. Um, I just wanted to have that general conversation because not a lot of people talk about this. I will continue to talk the unpopular topics because it's not things that people want to hear. It's things that people don't want to discuss. It's things that people don't want to admit. And, that they do. If I can hold myself accountable, you should be able to hold yourself accountable as well. And like, damn, I fucked up. But in the environment that we're in, nobody want to admit that they fucked up. I'm here to tell you, I do it. I ain't got no problem with it. I've said I done fucked up. Did it make me happy? Nope. It didn't make me happy to say it at all, but I said it because I was wrong. And a lot of the shit when you think about it and say it, a lot of the shit that you say and do, you already know that shit wrong. You just want to see if you can get away with it. You need to stop doing that to people. But I'm about to jump up out here. Thank y'all for pulling up. The links in my description for Ashley's Corner and Q&A 11 Sports. Those are our Saturday shows. We go live on both channels. We're trying to get the Q&A 11 Sports channel to 1,000 subs so that we can stop using Ashley's channel. We will use that channel only, Q&A 11 Sports. So make sure y'all like and subscribe. The links to both are in the chat. We also do have merch available. The links to the merch is in there as well. Hopefully they actually be able to allow them to show the hyperlink for you to click on, because from what I've been seeing, it doesn't work like that. The TWT family, I love and appreciate y'all for pulling up. I don't know why it won't let me do the link for the t-w-t.com. I don't know. It will not turn into a hyperlink either for people to click on. So if you have any questions, so maybe you might want to join the TWT family, go to www.t-w-t.com and click the join. Go ahead and fill out the application process, and you're awaiting approval. If you have any other questions, holler at us in these chats because we be in these streets, and we will definitely get with you in a timely manner. Again, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I greatly appreciate it. I'm about to sign off. Appreciate you. Thank you, Skill. Appreciate it, Gabe. Thank y'all for pulling up. And as I end my show like I normally do, if anybody was offended by anything that I said, I don't care. You can suck my nuts. What are you actually going to do? Are you going to say something to me? Or are you going to go bitch up and make lives? Because that's what you do. Keep it to yourself, because at this point, I don't even care. But what you going to say to me? Not a damn thing. I'm out this thing. See y'all Saturday, and then I'll see y'all Thursday. Appreciate it.